Hey everybody, honoring a request here today. I had someone reach out to me and request an arm workout. So a couple of things I want to say about that. First of all, focus determines form, form determines function. So if you want to be efficient and effective when it comes to strength training and defining, getting some muscle, you have to be focused, you have to take your time, you have to concentrate on the proper form so that when you do the exercise, the function of the exercise is most effective and it targets the areas that you want to target. Now when it comes to arms, you've got, the way I do it, everybody does it different, but you have opposing muscles, right? So you have bis and tris, shoulders, and back. Now, shoulders have 3 different options. Pretty much every muscle does. You can kind of target 3 different muscle parts of the bicep, 3 different muscles of the tricep, 3 on the shoulder, and then, you know, I always incorporate back in there because upper back is kind of part of the arms. And then you can also get into chest and, you know, where do you go. So spot training is not very effective. If you're interested in arm workout, that's great. But some things you need to remember is you can't just do that and nothing else. And you have to keep changing it up because without fail, if you do the same exercises all the time, especially the same weight and the same reps, you're going to plateau, you're going to hit a wall, and you're not going to go anywhere. So you constantly have to be changing up your routine, changing up your weights, changing up the types of exercises that you do. So if you're a beginner, I'm going to try to show you some beginner exercises here, and I'm going to recommend that you start out with 1 set, 12 to 15 reps, at least 2 muscle groups. So pick 2 bis and tris and do a couple of those, do them a couple days a week, and then you got to start increasing the sets, increasing the reps. So for bis and tris, here's a couple options. Biceps are pretty simple. Again, the most important thing is form, so shoulders are back, stomach is always in, and basically you just lock your elbows at your side and you can curl straight up and straight down, or you can turn the weights to get the outside of the bicep and curl straight up and straight down. Now again, there's variations on this. You can do halfway and then all the way down. Really, just mixing it up, however you want to mix it up, it doesn't really matter. But a curl, to some degree, whether you turn it straight out or not, or you do a T-stand, which is a more challenging curl, they're all curls, and those are all basic bicep exercises. Now the opposing exercise for a tricep, couple of options. I'm using a chair, is some stability here. Again, shoulders are back, your back is flat. Is my back flat? I can't tell. And you got that chicken wing action going on here, and you're just gonna pull it straight back. Now, none of this. I see so many people do this exercises and all they're doing is swinging their arms. That's ineffective. You gotta lock the arm, choose a weight that you can get up and back safely and effectively. Up and back. Now, dips are also very effective for tricep exercises. They can be done on a chair or they can be done on the bench. Again, pushing those shoulders back, holding that stomach in. Slow and controlled with weights, guys. Slow and controlled with weights are key. And you're just lowering and lifting. Now, if you're apprehensive about the height of the chair, you can do it on a bench. It's more challenging on a bench, I think. Down and up. That way, if you would happen to slip and fall, which I would not want to see happen, you would be lowered to the ground. So those are some bis and tricep exercises. Now for shoulders, lots of options for shoulders. Scarecrow stand is what I call this. Shoulders are back, stomach is in, and you just go straight up and straight back down. You don't want to do this. You don't want to slouch. You have to be perfectly straight, or you can do one at a time. That's called a shoulder press, okay? Then you can do upright rows for shoulders, which is, again, shoulders are back, straight up, straight down. Side view, straight up, straight down. You can also bend the arm at a 90-degree angle like so. Shoulders are back and come straight up and straight down. That's the side. That's a side view. Or one at a time, lift and lower, out to the sides. That's an effective one. Or straight up, straight down, or you can just a little bit of turn in the weight changes the rotation altogether. Now, there is a couple of exercises that's good for the rotator cuff, which is what I like to use, and that's, again, the chicken wing option here. And that's where you just go, I actually put my hand behind me because it forces me to keep myself straight. And it's just out and back, out and back. And you would do that on the other side, out and back, low weight. So those are some shoulder exercises. Back, again, I'm going to use the bench here, or the chair here, flat back, again, and you're just going to pull up like a lawnmower. Don't drop the weight. Your gain is on the negative, which is when you lower the weight, that's the negative because gravity is pulling you. So controlling that part is where you get the most effect to the muscle. So you're just pulling it up, lowering it slowly, pulling it up and squeezing back here, lowering it slowly. And again, you can use a bench for that. Last one would be some flies. This could be for upper back, or it could also be for shoulder. It's kind of like both. Again, just straight out and back. Slow on the negative, remember. Keeping your back straight as possible. Holding the stomach in. Now, if you don't want to start out with weights of any kind, you can use a ball. Sometimes it's a little bit easier to control, and it's a little easier altogether than just free weights like this. I find that you're going to get the most out of your workout with free weights rather than machines, because machines assist you. And this doesn't assist you. It's all you. You got to have the right form. You got to use it correctly. You got to concentrate. So with the ball, you know, you can lift and lower the ball. You can start out easier that way with the ball if you wanted to use like a little bit of a weighted ball. But I would encourage you, there's a couple arm workouts for you. But again, you're going to have to add in other things. You're going to have to add in the chest. You're going to have to add in some legs. And you're going to want to rotate it. You're going to want to keep changing it up because the body gets that memory. It remembers what you do and then it plateaus. So I hope that you find this helpful. Send me some more requests, guys. Thanks for watching.